Hey friends, happy full moon. I just wanted to connect with you all and talk about the energy that's happening right now. We just moved into the full moon in Aries at 11:40, so almost an hour ago. And I'm not sure if you're feeling the energy, but there's this massive push-pull dynamic of balancing happening. And balance is a really interesting um, concept for most of us. We think like we want to arrive at balance or feel balanced or be balanced, and we think that it's someplace that we actually get to. Oh, hey, Shahan. So good to see you. Hi, Paula. Angeline, love that you're here with me. So I'm talking about balance and how do we arrive there. So it's not a place that we arrive at, and there's kind of a myth around it, and we've somehow been programmed to think that we'll one day find this ultimate balance. And the truth is that balance is a dynamic state. It's movement. It's like being between the push and the pull, where there's two opposing forces like pushing really hard, and you're finding the middle point. So anyone who's ridden a bike or surfed, you know that when you're on the board or on the bike, you got to constantly be in this sort of state of motion. And that's what's happening right now. We're at this place where we're needing to surf. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there. So many atrocities, so many people feeling helpless, like they want to, get out there and support or be a part of the change that's happening. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Angie. Angeline. Really good to see you all here. So I just wanted to share a little bit about how we can really be supportive at times when there's so much chaos and so much going on in the world, and we don't really know where we fit in. A lot of people are feeling sadness and grief and this deep empathic feeling for what's happening in the world, and the things that are outside of you is a really strong calling to your heart to be of service and to wake up. And some of you might know how to best be of service, but for those of you who are feeling kind of confused and at odds with things, I just want to really invite you to focus on yourself. Focus on finding the balance inside of you. With this full moon and in Aries, it's a very emotional sort of, it's like the sea is being turned underneath. So all the stuff's getting like in that washing machine feeling, like if you wipe out on a surfboard and you're under the wave and you're getting spun around. So that can happen today and the next few days. So be really kind to yourself. Hey, Cecilia. Hi, Robin. Song River, thanks for joining. So if you're getting, in the turbulence and getting slapped around, I just invite you to take it as a moment to know that this is what happens when we need to find balance. So if you can just calm yourself down, get into your breath, and, be in nature, find the cycles. We all go through storms and turbulence, and some people seem to have like a really easy ride through life, and some people don't. And I just want to encourage you to slow things down, because it's getting a little bit more chaotic outside. And the only thing that, we can really control is what's going on inside us. So if you're feeling like, angry about the political landscape, upset about the current shootings and all of that, turn that gaze inwards. See what you can balance and take care of inside yourself. There's this like call to spiritual warriorship right now. And, as we know, when there's like a great battle or, just a sports game, there's people on the sidelines, and then there's people on the field. And some of us are being called to get on the field. And if that's you and you're feeling called and you're not sure what your position is or you're ready, take some time to sit with that and realize how can you best be of service, because people are being tagged in. There's a lot of us that need to get on the playing field and really offer our gifts and be awake and aware of what we're doing. I think there's nothing worse than a first responder who is doubting themselves or feeling lost and confused in the chaos. I'm sure, you know, some of you have experienced being in a crisis situation, and then there's a bunch of, you know, we call them rubberneckers who drive by a scene that things have gone bad, like an accident, and people are, you know, reaching their neck back and just curious and want to see what's going on, but don't know how to help. Please don't be the rubbernecker right now. We need first responders. We need people who can get out there and really serve and offer and show up fully. And you know, you might feel like you don't know how to do that, or too empathic, like you're taking on the world and all the pain of the people. And if that's you and you're feeling empathic, that's beautiful. And I want you to sit still and go inside and work it out in the other realms, because empaths are really valuable people here on the planet right now. There's such a lack of empathy that those who are empathic are feeling it so strongly. And I believe what you're being called to activate as an empath is to learn the spiritual realms, learn how you can best be of service and use all of those feelings and all of those emotions on the other planes of existence. And if you don't know how to do that, talk to me. I just opened the doors to my mystery school on Monday, and registration's open for a few weeks more until the 23rd of October. And my mystery school, it's a mystery school for modern day living, and it's to train spiritual warriors how to activate their innate gifts, how to master their energy, and hone your abilities so you know how to be of service, because many of us are being called forth right now. So if you want to know more about that, you can check out my website, knowtheself.com. You can get on the phone with me and see if it's the right fit for you. But all of us are a part of this play right now. So I encourage you to find out what is your piece in this huge chaotic puzzle that we're putting together right now. It's exciting times. There's a lot of grief and sadness, but there's also so much beauty. So find yourself in the balance. So get on that bicycle, that surfboard, find your flow, find your movement, and stay in motion, because we're moving forward. It might look like we are going back in time, and you know, with all of the racism and the horrifying things we're hearing about, it feels like, you know, we're back in the dark ages. But there's also, at the same time, this incredible beauty awaiting us. So I'd love to hear your comments. If any of you have questions for me, I'd love to answer them now. I see Angeline wrote, yeah, I've heard that we are always balancing, never balanced. Yeah. You know, there's this great exercise of finding balance in your body. So I do a lot of this motion because I'm exercising my balance. Also bringing the fingertips together and seeing if you can hold them in perfect balance. Hi, Goat. So good to have you here. Hi, Amy. So finding the balance, right? Where is it? There's balancing boards you can get on, or just balancing yourself on the edge of something, on the edge of a curb, and finding that balance, knowing that, you know, we reach balance for a moment. You know, we get to like hang in the suspension of balance. We find it between the breath, between the inhale and the exhale. We can hold that suspended state of balance, but we're always in motion. So yeah, I just want you to think about this as we're in the full moon glow right now. And this time of the autumn equinox is also this place of light and dark. So balance yourself. Look at your shadow. Look at your light. Find that point between the two and see if you can just ride in there. Things are getting crazy. We're moving fast forward. So I'll just leave you with that. I'd love to hear from you guys. So if anybody has questions, I'll continue to answer in the chat room. But thanks. Oh, one last thing. My book is ready, Synchronicity, Unlock Your Divine Destiny, for pre-orders for another couple of weeks. And it'll be out on Amazon probably in 2 weeks' time. So I'm excited about this. If you want a signed copy, you can find that at my website also. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.